Hello and welcome to Bell's Crossgar. My name is Stephen Kerr and I'm here today to show you around this fantastic Audi Q7 at Bell's Crossgar. Here we have our 2016 Audi Q7. It's a 3 litre turbo diesel, 218 horsepower, Quattro S-Line. It also has the trailer pack and it's an automatic transmission. Average fuel consumption is 48.7 miles to the gallon. So some of the fantastic features that this 7-seat Audi Q7 has: Audi Drive Select, the Audi smartphone interface, multimedia interface control system, Navigation Plus with touch, an 8-inch colour display, DVD, SD card reader, 10 gig music storage, mobile phone preparation with Bluetooth interface, remote electric boot opening and closing, service interval, speed limiter, voice control, several USB ports, Audi music interface, AUX, CD player, the DAB digital radio, and so on and so on. I will try and show you as many features as I possibly can in this demonstration video. So starting at the driver's side front end, the first thing that you notice with this beast of a car is that iconic chrome Audi grille. To the left and right of that we have LED daytime running lights and your LED headlights. The vehicle has front and rear parking sensors, jet wash for the headlights. It is the S-Line edition, so you do have your S-Line interior and exterior sports packs. Huge alloy wheels with huge tyres as well. So they're all Goodyear pilots on each corner. It is a Quattro, so it does avail of that Quattro system. We also see that it has your tailgate or your hitch for towing or a caravan. The bodywork is exceptional on the car. We have our silver roof rack. So starting at the driver's side front end, those beautiful silver alloy wheels, they really do complement the car well, especially in that silver metallic colour. Excellent condition. And again, as previously mentioned, we have the Eagle tyres the Goodyear Eagles on each corner of the car. Passenger side front end, great condition alloy as well. Passenger side rear alloy, fantastic condition. And driver side rear alloy, fantastic condition. So as we can see, we have our 2 remote fobs for the car. This button here opens the tailgate for us. And as it is a 7-seat vehicle, we can see I currently have it set up with the 7 seats in place. You'll notice these illuminated buttons just over into the left hand side. These are one of the coolest features, I do believe, of the car. Currently the tow bar is set to out, but if I press this button, the tow bar then will electrically retract in underneath the bumper, just to give it that nice clean appearance. And if we have a look here, if we put these headrests down, these buttons here will actually lower your seats. And usually what you would need to do at this time to bring these up, you would need to reach in and pull these seats back up. But because the Q7 is such a huge vehicle, we have a button to do that for us. Just before I do that, I want to show you in underneath here, we have the subwoofer of the sound system. And then we have our tire inflation kit and jack and brace and everything in underneath there. So if we press our button, this will bring our seats back up and then lock them into place. And then on the right hand rear seat, we can do the same. And at the touch of a button, we can close the tailgate down. So coming into the rear of the car, we have our electronic window button. And we have that beautiful mix of Alcantara and the leather 3 individual ISOFIX seats here in the rear. And another great feature is the rear passengers can actually control their own climate. Beautiful dark headliner, which finishes this Q7 off just to give it that real sporty feel. So coming up to the driver's door, just have a look at the side here. We have our internal alarm deactivation button. We have our child lock and window locks. We have the power folding door mirror, the heated door mirror, the electric door mirror function, our central locking buttons, our boot release button. If we have a look here at the driver's seat, it's in great condition, and we can also see that S-line embroidering into the seat. So the seats are fully electric. We can demonstrate that here. Of course, that'll move our electric seats, and we can move the seats forward or backwards. And then we have our different supports that we can activate through here as well. Moving up onto the dash, we have our automatic lights and rear fog light function, our dash illumination, automatic wipers. We also notice here that this car is automatic, so we do have our paddle shifts at the back of the steering wheel, our S-line steering wheel. We have our buttons here, our soft touch buttons on the steering wheel, which control your trip computers and also your infotainment system. And just over, we can see our infotainment screen, climate control, gear control. I'll go into a little bit more detail on those now. So now that we're inside the car, we can see our dash all lit up in its glory. We can see that it has 46,738 miles on the clock. We can use our scrolling function on the steering wheel to go through and look at our consumption. We can look at the energy consumption of the car, our driver assist. So what I want to actually do is click onto our driver assist and see if there's any other functions that we can look. So we can look at a minimal display, etc. We can go in through the options of the vehicle and look at some more of those features on the driver assist. So we have our nav set up here in the center cluster as well. So what I would like to do now is to run through some of the fantastic features on this Q7. We can see here we have all of our buttons illuminated up, but this one in particular, if we press that, it brings up our infotainment screen. And on this infotainment screen, we currently have our map and navigation. If we tab down, we can go to telephone, we can go to radio, we can go to different media. Now what we can actually do then is to go back here and we can look through all of our different settings. So look, for example, the settings of the vehicle, date, time, measurements, display, brightness, usage tips, and so on. Go to Audi Connect, our map settings, our nav settings, telephone, media, radio, sound. If we go into sound, we can go in and change the different like treble, bass, balance, fader, speed, dependent, volume control. If we go into vehicle, see here, our next oil change is due in 312 days and our next inspection, full service inspection, is due in 192 days. We can actually go in and have a look at different functions within the car. We look at our tire pressure. We can look at our oil level. And then if we go back out of here, we go into different settings of the vehicle. And under car, then we will have our vehicle settings, our driver assist, our air conditioning, our handbook of the car, etc. So we have this little touchpad as well, which helps us navigate through those systems. And underneath here, we have a 12-volt charger, plus a little storage department there. Over in underneath here in the glove compartment, just at the top there, we can see our SD ports as well. We have volume control for the stereo. Then we have our gear select function here. More storage, and then we have this armrest which has our USB ports in here. And we can should be able to slide this through for both passenger and driver comfort. So thank you very much for taking the time to view my video presentation today on this beautiful metallic silver Audi Q7 Quattro. Really is a fantastic car. My name is Stephen Kerr. If you have any further questions or queries about the car or any of our other stock that we have here, please do get in contact. Our web address is www.bellscrossgar.com. Thanks very much.